lasts while you work. Once at night, lasts while you sleep. Adult Strength Dristan Long-Lasting Mist relieves congestion virtually all day or all night. Dristan Long-Lasting Nasal Mist.
Führer said, "Here I stand with my bayonets. There you stand with your law. We'll see which prevails."
Holocaust, Gerald Green's best-selling novel, an epic drama, a story of terror and murder, of love and triumph. Sunday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
For too many Washington residents, the March 31st deadline to purchase 79 car license tags and registration was a nightmare of the worst kind. Every year, citizens ask, why is it that the Motor Vehicle Bureau can't come up with a more sensible system? Well, they have, and we congratulate them for doing so. If all goes well, Washington residents will be able to put the long lines, short tempers, and headaches that go along with renewal time behind them. The MVB is about ready to finalize plans for a staggered 12-month renewal system that will operate in conjunction with the vehicle's safety inspections. Now, according to local legend, the March 31st deadline is a throwback to the early days when winter travel on unpaved roads was impractical. The small car-owning population made the obligatory trip to renew licenses at the end of March when the roads once more became passable. With the possible exception of certain pothole streets in town, such conditions no longer exist, and we're pleased to see that the present system is being scrapped for one that hopefully will provide a real service to residents.
From Hollywood, here come the Newlyweds. Yes, it's the Newlywed Game. And now let's meet our newlywed couple for today. Couple number 1, married just 13 months, Doug and Diane Estes. Couple number 2, married just 11 weeks, Judson and Francis Quarry. Couple number 3, married just 13 months, Larry and Roxanne Smith. And couple number 4, married just 8 short weeks, Jeff and Linda Fisday. Those are our newlyweds for today. Here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks.
Well, thank you, and welcome to the Newlywed Game. Well, we have 4 newlywed couples, each married less than 24 months, and we'll be back in just a moment to find out how much they really know about each other right after this message.
Kids love them. And here's how to eat them without any mess. First cut in quarters, then in eighths. Then pull back the corners. Now that's a Florida smile from the Florida Sunshine Tree.
Florida Juice Oranges featured this week at all Acme and Super Saver markets.
When country ham is baked just right, you can practically taste it with your eyes. And with corn, sweet corn, you can almost see how good it's going to taste. It's the same with Home Pride Butter Top Wheat, baked with bran and honey. It looks and tastes like real wheat bread should, because we split the top, add butter, and let it bake right in. Home Pride Butter Top Wheat and rolls. You can practically taste it with your eyes.
If there's one thing terrific with macaroni and cheese, hamburger, chicken and rice, or ham steak, it's an SOS soap pad. With its special grease-dissolving soap, SOS cleans even the dirtiest pots and pans in a hurry, because nothing gets off burnt on, stuck on, splattered on messes faster or easier. SOS, there's nothing better after a meal.
I'm Marilyn King of the Singing King family. You know, my family may sing together, but they never seem to eat together. But with Soup for One from Campbell, they can always have one terrific bowl of soup. One at a time, anytime. Whether it's a zesty tomato royale or a delicious old world vegetable with real zucchini.
Soup for One, a line of very special single-serving soups from Campbell.
All my kings agree. It's one terrific bowl of soup.
With the wives secluded safely off stage, it's time for some 5-point questions. As you know, gentlemen, you'll be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, you'll chalk up 5 points towards a special grand prize that's been selected especially for you. So listen carefully and remember, each question is worth 5 points, and each correct prediction brings you that much closer to your grand prize. If you're ready, here's your first question. Gentlemen, how many times will your wife say she phoned her mother during your honeymoon? Jeff?
That's a good question, Bob, because...
Thank you.
Because that's basically the only time she didn't phone her mother.
So what's your answer?
0.
0. Good for you, Larry.
I'd have to say 0 too, Bob, because from Hawaii I wouldn't let her. No way.
You wouldn't let her phone from Hawaii? All right, 0. Judson?
I have to say 1. I had to let her go one time, you know.
One time. She calling home for help or what?
It was for help.
I see. Okay. Doug?
I'd have to say 1 time just to let her mother know that she was safe, you know, made the trip.
1 time. Next question, gentlemen. What will your wife say was the last social event the two of you attended together? What was the last social event, Larry, the two of you attended together?
Social event. Singing event. Gospel singing event.
A gospel singing event. Okay, Judson.
Telling jokes about each other.
The last social event the two of you attended together.
Was going out to dinner.
You went out to dinner. Is that all right, judges? Just out to dinner? Fine. Doug?
Oh, probably have to say the same thing. Went out to dinner.
You went out to dinner?
Yeah, we do that quite often.
Excellent. Jeff?
Would be going to a play be considered going to a social event?
Depends on the play, I guess so. Yeah,
well,
you like the play.
Yeah, it was good. Saw The Wiz.
Pardon me?
Saw The Wiz.
Oh, you did? Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Excellent.
So you went to see Wiz. All right. Here's the last of our 5-point questions. Gentlemen, what 2 words will your wife say best describe you in the lovemaking department lately? 2 words that describe you, Judson, in the lovemaking department lately.
Great. Out of sight.
Okay, great and out of sight. That's more than 2 words, isn't it? Out of sight is 3 and great is 1. I need 2 words, Judson. I'm very happy for you, though, by the way. Give me 2 words.
Heavy super.
Heavy super. Okay, Doug?
I'd have to say hot and nasty.
You would?
Yeah, that's
okay, yeah. That's right. Jeff?
After being through what I've been through with Linda, I would say complete satisfaction.
Complete satisfaction. Larry?
How do you follow that? Very honest, very tired.
Very tired. All right. Gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll be right back to reunite our newlyweds, and we'll see how well our husbands have predicted what their wives will say. But first, I want you to listen to Johnny Jacobs because he has gifts for our runners-up. John?
Our 3 runner-up couples will receive Turtle Wax Liquid Car Wax, new improved hard shell formula, cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax. And for fast temporary relief from the pain and dryness of minor sore throat, it's Cepacol Trochees, handy foil strips for pocket or purse. Also, Windex glass kitchen and bathroom cleaner with ammonia D makes your windows, mirrors, refrigerators, and countertops shiny and sparkling clean. Furnished by the Racket Company. And now, back to Bob Eubanks and the Newlywed Game.
Okay, gentlemen, we've recorded your predictions on cards and now have them in your laps. Every time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you'll be given 5 points. Then the one couple with the most points at the end of the show will win a special grand prize selected especially for them. So, ladies, nice to have you back with us. Here's your first question for 5 points. Girls, how many times did you phone your mother during your honeymoon? How many times did you phone your mother, Diane, during your honeymoon?
None.
None. Okay. He said you phoned her 1 time.
You called your mother and let her know you're safe?
No, we didn't.
You didn't even call her 1 time?
No, not in Vegas.
You call her every other time.
We didn't call her. No, we didn't.
Francis?
I'll say 1.
1 time? Your husband predicted you would say 1 time. 5 points. Roxanne, how many times did you phone your mother?
Once.
1 time. He said you phoned her 0 times.
From Hawaii? You called her?
Yes, at the airport, remember? You blew it.
I blew it, Bob.
You blew it, Larry. Yes. Linda?
I forgot.
I'd say I called her 0 times.
0 times? He said it was 0. Right. You get 5 points. The next question. Tell me, girls, what was the last social event you and your husband attended together? The last social event, Francis, that you and Judson attended together.
The last social event we attended together. How social?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
The last social event we attended together.
Hurry, please.
We went to the Comedy Store.
Went to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Judson said that you went out to dinner is what you did.
That's not social.
It's
Not
social.
with just two people.
Social between me and you?
No.
Aren't you very sociable?
Very
No,
social.
but see, when we went out to the Comedy Store, it was with two other people, so that's being social.
Isn't it being social when you go out with Judson?
All the time.
No. He means social with people.
No, I
it's
don't.
social
I
between
just
me
mean
and you.
social.
Well, it was still at the Comedy Store.
Oh, okay, fine. Roxanne?
The beach party?
A beach party, all right. He said you went to a gospel singing event.
Wrong.
When?
Wrong. A
When?
couple of months ago.
2 months ago. We've been to more than that since then.
That's all I could remember.
Yeah. Linda?
I'd say it was Sunday night. We had a friend over for dinner.
Okay, so the event was that you had a friend over for dinner, all right?
Yeah, we hadn't seen for a
He
while.
said that the last social event is that you went to a play.
Saw The Wiz. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
The social is usually going out.
Diane, what was
Well,
the last social event you and your husband attended together?
San Diego Zoo.
You went to the zoo.
Oh, no.
That's social. Doug said that you went out to dinner.
I forgot about the zoo. I just did it.
Did you enjoy the zoo?
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Went to the zoo.
What was
I
your
know.
favorite part of the zoo, Diane?
Snack bar.
Ice cream.
I see. Okay, here's the last of our 5-point questions. Girls, what two words now, best describe your husband in the lovemaking department lately? 2 words that describe him in the lovemaking department lately, Roxanne?
Great. Terrific.
Great and terrific. He said, very tired.
That's a product of great and terrific.
You got her fooled, haven't you? Okay, Linda.
Could you repeat it, please?
What 2 words best describe your husband in the lovemaking department lately?
Oh, absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. He said complete satisfaction.
Close.
No, it's not.
You're better.
Diane?
Very good.
Very good. He said describing him would be hot and nasty.
What do you think about that?
It wasn't hot and nasty. It was very good.
Yes, she told you what she thinks about that, didn't
Yeah,
she?
really.
Francis?
I'd say overactive.
Overactive. He said heavy and super. Couples, thank you very much for your answers. We'll be back with the wives. We'll see how well they predict what their husbands will say right after this brief message.
Your day's really great when you wake up today.
Drake's Coffee Cakes are those delicious golden cakes with a cinnamon crumb topping that grown-ups and kids just love waking up to.
Your day's really great when you wake up to Drake's.
Tomorrow and Sunday at the Hub, you won't have to ask if this contemporary living room is on sale because everything has been reduced 10% or more at the 12 Hub stores. So this $649 sofa and love seat are both just $298. Save $100 on a 6-piece dining room at $699 and on this Bassett bedroom at $499. 3-piece brass etagere just $199. Except for appliances, everything is on sale tomorrow and Sunday at the Hub.
Get your home together here at the Hub.
And we mean everything.
I clean the gutters and prune the plum tree. Nap time.
The family barbecue's tonight.
Wally Hill needs Coast Deodorant Soap. The Eye Opener. A crisp, exhilarating scent and handfuls of bubbly lather make you feel more than clean. Refreshing Coast. It actually brings you back to life.
What's a little rain? I feel great. Hey, who's ready for one? Medium soggy.
Bring yourself back to life. Coast Deodorant Soap. The Eye Opener.
I'm the owner of this great-looking car. It's my new AMC Concorde DL. And you know, I didn't spend a penny extra for all this luxury. Smart.
Individual reclining seats, plush interior, all standard. Can I pick a luxury compact? Smart.
A smooth, quiet ride, the nicest luxury of all. Standard on my Concorde. Smart.
The AMC Concorde DL, America's new luxury compact, and its owners?
Smart. All right, ladies, now it's your turn to predict what your husbands will say. And remember, each of these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's our first question. Girls, will your husband say the two of you usually make love north-south or east-west? Roxanne?
North-south.
North-south. Francis?
North-south or east-west? I don't even know directions. I'll say north. Because we live in North Inglewood, so north.
Oh, well. So you tell me north-south, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, okay, north-south.
Okay, Diane?
North-south.
North-south. Linda?
East-west.
East-west. Next question, girls. At what time will your husband say your wedding guests were told to arrive for the wedding? Give me your answer, a.m. or p.m., please, Francis.
p.m. 2:30
What time? 2:30 p.m.? All right. Diane?
1 o'clock p.m.
1 p.m. Linda?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. also. Roxanne, how about yours?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. All right. Next question, ladies. Last of our 10-point question. Girls, what will your husband say was the title of the very last television show he watched? The title of the last television show he watched, Diane?
Beretta.
Beretta. Does he like Beretta?
Yes, he does.
Do you like Beretta?
Yeah.
Linda?
Fernwood Tonight.
Fernwood Tonight.
His favorite.
Roxanne?
We watched a service at Melodyland last night.
That was on TV?
Yeah.
The church service at Melodyland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Francis?
The last television show he watched?
Yes.
I say Kojak.
Kojak. 25-point bonus question. Girls, will your husband say that the door to your main bathroom at home opens from left to right or right to left? The door of your main bathroom at home, does it open from left to right or right to left, Linda?
Left to right.
It opens left to right. Roxanne?
Right to left.
Right to left. Francis?
I'll say right to left.
Right to left.
Yeah.
Diane?
Right to left.
Right to left also. Ladies, thank you very much. It's been fun. We'll be back with the husbands to compare answers on the Newlywed Game in just a moment. But first, Johnny Jacobs with more runner-up gifts for our couples. John?
Our 3 runner-up couples will receive an assortment of Thompson natural vitamins offering special formulas for your good health for over 40 years, available at health food stores everywhere. And Lavors, the refreshing way to fight bad breath for hours. More dentists use Lavors than any other mouthwash. Shouldn't you? Plus, Rough It, the first really new wall finish in 1,000 years. Now you can create deep textures like a professional with Rough It, furnished by Zebrick. And now back to Bob Eubanks and those unpredictable newlyweds.
Now, gentlemen, let's see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. And remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's our first 10-point question. Gentlemen, think about this. Do you and your wife usually make love east-west or north-south? Judson?
Well, majority of the time it's east-west.
I'll have to take that answer then, Judson, all right? I'll have to take your first answer always, couples. Francis says it's north-south.
North-south? The bed is east and west.
We live in North Inglewood, so I didn't know which way you wanted to say.
But that don't have nothing to do with the bed. The bed is east and west.
Well, I didn't know it was east and west either.
Well, you sleep in the same bed?
Yeah. But I don't pay attention to what direction it's going.
Sometimes she sleeps the opposite way, so she don't know which way she's turned anyway.
Larry?
50-50 chance. East-west.
East-west. She said north-south.
100% chance we couldn't get it
right, yes.
Why don't you turn around?
What's the matter?
East-west. That's all there is to it. East-west.
We're
How
not
come she
always
said
in that
north-south?
position.
Yeah, she's never awake.
She's never awake?
Never awake, you know. It's just...
Jeff?
Let's see, the bed is north
I'll
and
take your
south.
first answer now, so whatever you utter will be your answer.
Oh, that'll be the first answer, okay. Then I'm going to have to go with north and south.
North-south. She said it would be east-west.
It can't be north and south because we're facing the street that way.
Betty, we're facing north and south, though.
No.
Yes, we are, because the window looks out toward the ocean, which is on our right-hand side,
But I
and that's
see
the
the
west.
ocean from my window.
But no, we're facing north and south.
Well,
Sometimes we do it east and west, though.
Is it north-south or east-west now?
No, our bed is facing north and south. So most of the time, we go north and south. Sometimes we go up and down, too.
Most of the time.
I thought that was north-south. I guess not. Doug?
You wouldn't accept lying on my back, huh? So I'll have to say north and south.
North-south, she said the same thing, and you get the point. All right. All right, next question now. These are 10-point questions. At what time were your wedding guests told to arrive for the wedding? I want your answer, AM or PM. At what time were your wedding guests told to arrive for the wedding? Larry?
Afternoon wedding? I would say PM.
Yeah, but what time, AM or PM?
Oh, time, I see. 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock p.m. She said 1 p.m. Yes, indeed. You got some points that time.
Finally.
I'm starting to worry about you a little. Jeff?
See, the wedding was approximately 2 months ago, and it was an afternoon wedding. And we had to take pictures beforehand, and the wedding started at 2.
We don't need your itinerary, Jeff. Really, I'm just curious about what time these guests were told to arrive.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
PM.
PM, that's what she said, yes. Doug, you remember your wedding?
Yeah.
Do you remember after your wedding?
Yeah, I sure do.
Remember before your wedding?
Yeah.
What time were your guests told to arrive?
I would say it started at 2 o'clock. I'll have to say 1 o'clock.
1 what?
1
AM
o'clock.
or PM?
Oh, PM.
PM. She said 1 PM. Sure. Judson is thinking. Judson, what do you think?
It was in the afternoon. Was that 2:30? Let's say 2 o'clock.
2 p.m. All right. She predicted you would say the guests were told to arrive at 2:30 p.m.
The wedding was at 2:30. Everybody's supposed to be there half an hour early.
Well, the wedding started late and they wasn't there anywhere on time.
You weren't either.
2:30.
Wait a minute. What?
I was on time.
What time was the wedding?
2:30.
And the guests were told to arrive at 2:30?
2:30. They're going to walk in the same door she walks in at 2:30,
But
huh?
it
Right
was
behind
late
her.
anyway.
Were you on time?
I was there.
Was he on time?
All
He
the
was
time.
walking around.
Was he nervous?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he was.
No.
Yes, he was.
No.
He was.
How was it?
We were peeking at him through the window.
You were peeking at him through the window?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't nervous.
You were. But
Steady
you got
like
the
a
answer
rock.
wrong anyway.
You mean he said I don't?
No.
What
He
answer
couldn't
did
have
Oh, he
said
got this answer wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant something else. All right, here's the last of our 10-point questions. Gentlemen, what was the title of the very last TV show you watched? Title of the last TV show that you watched, guys. Jeff?
The last TV show we watched.
No, you watched.
Oh, that we watched. I
No,
watched.
you watched.
I watched. Oh, we do everything in a we. Fernwood Tonight.
Fernwood Tonight. She said it would be Fernwood Tonight. Yes. Okay, Doug, the title of the last television show that you watched.
Well, that's a nerd question.
It's a what, sir?
It's a nerd question.
A nerd question?
I'll have to say...
I didn't write this one. I write the good ones. I don't write the nerd ones. What is a nerd question?
A nerd question?
Yes.
One that I can't answer very well.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels. She said the last TV show you watched was Beretta.
Could have been. Could have been.
Probably was Charlie's Angels.
Judson?
It was the baseball game Monday night.
Monday Night Baseball game.
Right.
She said the title of the last TV show was Kojak.
TV show. Thank
Sports
you.
is a TV show.
TV show.
I didn't watch Kojak. I was been about 3 or 4 weeks.
So will you ever watch TV?
Hey, baseball's television.
That's
but
right.
it's not a TV show.
It is a show for me.
No. Well, you know, like Kojak or Beretta or something like that.
No,
Well,
baseball.
what's baseball?
It's a sport, something. Something I don't watch.
Something you don't watch?
Right.
She's mixed up.
No.
Very mixed up.
Larry?
Last night till midnight, the Charismatic Clinic from Melodyland.
Charismatic Clinic from Melodyland. The Melodyland Church Service judges okay. They say it's okay. And couples thank you very much for your answers. All right. We'll be back with that 25-point bonus question to see which couple will win their grand prize right after this message.
Do you know what's one of the toughest weeds in your lawn? The dandelion. Because dandelions have roots up to 2 feet long. And if you don't get it all, it just grows back. What you need is Scott's Turf Builder Plus 2. It gets rid of the whole dandelion, root and all, and 40 other weeds too, while it helps thicken your lawn with Turf Builder fertilizer. So take care of your weeds as well as your lawn with Turf Builder Plus 2 from Scott's.
All goldfish are not alike. Introducing thin goldfish from Pepperidge Farm. Crispy crackers shaped like fish and thin as a fin. Rye goldfish thins waiting for cheese. Wheat goldfish thin and toasty. And tangy cheese flavor, all tasty enough for dipping or just plain eating. Goldfish thins, not round, not square, but crispy crackers shaped like fish. New from Pepperidge Farm.
If encyclopedias were like shoes, maybe it wouldn't hurt so much when your kids outgrow them. Well, that's why the new Britannica 3 is such an advance in learning. It's the one encyclopedia your kids won't outgrow. A young child can use Britannica 3. High schoolers, too. College students, the very same set. It's all here for all the family. Now, the best is even better. New Britannica 3. One size fits all. See our offer in this week's TV guide.
Academy Award nominee for Best Film Documentary, Of Time, Tombs, and Treasures, The Treasures of King Tutankhamun. A television special, Saturday night at 7:30 on Channel 4.
All right, gentlemen, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question. For 25 points, gentlemen, does the door to your main bathroom at home open from right to left or left to right? And let's go first to couple number 2. Judson and Francis, you have 5. 25 would give you 30. Judson, you're in last place right now. Get it right, you'll be in first place.
Right to left.
Right to left, she said. Right to left, yes, and you're in first place. All right, couple number 1, Doug and Diane. You have 20. 25 would give you 45. Does it open right to left or left to right?
Boy, right hand this way, so that would be right to left.
Right to left, she said. That would be right to left. You got it right, too. Okay, Doug and Diane, you're in first place. We're going to go down to couple number 3, Larry and Roxanne Smith, who have 20. 25 would give you 45. Larry, if you get it right, you'll be tied for first place. If you miss it, you will go home in last place.
Terrific. No pressure, huh?
No, there's no pressure
I
at
didn't
all.
think so. Left to right?
Left to right. She said, going home in last place
Last
today.
place. Hey, that's what I wanted.
That's all right. Couple number 4, Jeff and Linda. Now, you have 25. 25 would give you 50. If you get it right, Jeff, you're going to be the winner of our grand prize that's been selected especially for you and Linda. If you miss it, however, you won't win.
Well, I've been rehearsing it, and it's got to be left to right.
Left to right, she said, has to be left to right. Yes, hey. Jeff and Linda, you're our Newlywed Game grand prize winners. Jeff and Linda, as the winners of the Newlywed Game, here's the special prize chosen just for you. Your very own, brand new, super exciting console stereo.
That's right, Linda and Jeff. It's a complete, elegant console stereo center selected from one of 4,800 Western Auto stores. Western Auto, the complete family store featuring items for home, auto, and leisure living. And you'll also enjoy a fine collection of RCA records featuring new faces of 1952 starring Robert Clary, one of RCA's new series of legendary Broadway shows furnished by RCA Records. Albums plus a beautiful console stereo, all yours as our lucky winners on the Newlywed Game.
Jeff and Linda, congratulations to you for being our winners today on the Newlywed Game, and thank you to all of our couples for joining us today. You know, once in a while we get letters here at the Newlywed Game about different newlywed problems, and I try very sincerely to help out wherever I can. For instance, I got a letter that says, "Dear Bob, I like the show and the way you help newlyweds with their problems, and here's my problem." It's kind of sad, too. It says, "I've only been married 1 week, and in that 1 week, my husband hasn't made love, he won't bathe, he won't eat, and he doesn't sleep. Now, Bob, what should I do?" I'd call the undertaker if I was you. Hey, we got to go. See you next time on Bob Eubank saying goodbye for now.
Join Peter Marshall and your favorite celebrities on Hollywood Squares, next on Channel 4.
The Newlywed Game is a Chuck Ferris production.
After 200 years, we English have developed quite an edge. Buy our Wilkinson 2 blades. We'll give you the razor free. Get the Wilkinson edge.
Lake Country Wine. Here in New York's majestic Finger Lakes region, wines are blended for a taste found nowhere else in the world. The light, fruity taste of Taylor Lake Country wines. Lake Country Red, White, Pink, Gold. In each sip, you'll enjoy the luscious flavor of Native American grapes. Enjoy Taylor Lake Country wines. Always delicious, always right. Taste what a difference New York makes.
Want something more than regular aspirin-free tablets? Try aspirin-free Anacin 3 with the extra pain reliever that gave significantly greater relief in a hospital study.
Quark, a close encounter of a different kind. Tonight at 8 on Channel 4.
One of these stars is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a prize package worth over $4,000. Which star is it? James MacArthur, Kevin McLeod, Bonnie Franklin, George Goebel, Suzanne Plachette, Rodney Dangerfield, Joan Rivers, Paul Williams, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here's the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, and good evening, and welcome. Welcome once again to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hello, Peter.
Our Miss Circle is a very nervous Miss Circle from Orange, here in Southern California, a fashion merchandiser, loves to ride her bike. This is Stephanie Gillespie. Stephanie Gillespie. Isn't she pretty? Good luck this evening, Stephanie. Handsome gentleman, but has been in the Marine Corps almost 20 years. Father of 5, grandfather of 1, Lieutenant. Now, I love this name, Neerland Carter. Neerland, nice to see you. He says an Indian name. Neerland, never heard of it. Stationed down in Pendleton?
Yes, sir.
Good luck this evening, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I was a sergeant. We have a commercial. We'll be right back.
Down come prices during Western Auto's lowest prices of the season sale, like LPS2 tires. Check your newspaper or this circular for lots of values at your nearby Western Auto store.
There's something better than a pot of gold at Woodward and Lothrop. It's a store full of savings. 15 to 50% savings throughout every Woody's store. During Woody's anniversary sale. Savings on spring fresh fashions for you, your home, and your family. Skirts, suits, dresses, shoes, sheets, tables, and TVs. They're all at 15 to 50% savings right now during the anniversary sale at Woodward and Lothrop, where the rainbow ends and the savings begin.
You sure know how to undo it! Undo it, 7-Up.
It's the same thing, only different. Undo it. It's a fresher kind of style.
Undo it, 7-Up.
A more natural way of doing things that naturally brings a smile.
To undo it is to reach new heights in taste, because the Uncola can't be topped.
7-Up! 7-Up!
Yeah, the only way to do it is undo it, 7-Up.
One of the beautiful things in life, the beautiful music of WGAY, 99.5 stereo FM, 1050 AM.
National Zoo are concerned about endangered wildlife. If you're concerned, join FONS 232-7700.
Object for the players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across or down or diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if the star is going to be a correct answer and make you one up. That's how they get the squares. Game is worth $250 in addition. We play 3 secret square games. Kenny?
And excellent start this first secret square. We'll fly you from Los Angeles for a 2-week holiday, including
A week for two in Jamaica at the beautiful Shaw Park Beach Hotel. Tennis, golf, fishing, swimming, sailing, luxurious accommodation, delightful cuisine, native entertainment. You can do so much or nothing at all at the Shaw Park Beach Hotel. Plus, simply elegant, this dinner ring features 2 brilliant round diamonds and 12 genuine rubies in a 14-karat yellow gold rosette setting from the jewelry collection of the Michael C. Fina Company, and a $1,000 wardrobe from Botany 500. Passions for the gentleman, European influence and form, flattering designer details created for the fine American craftsmanship from Botany 500. Plus, the Codaphone Message Center, a beautiful decorated telephone with built-in automatic answering system. You'll never miss an important call with Codaphone. And Toronto's Grand Hotel, the Royal York, the largest hotel in Canada and the Commonwealth. 1,600 rooms, 13 restaurants and lounges, all in the heart of downtown Toronto. You may fly via Air Canada. Flies more people more often to more places in Canada with new non-stop flights to the Canadian West from Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New York. Take the easy way up. Air Canada. That's it, Pete.
Thank you, Kenny. Let's show the home audience the secret square. As know the stars are brief to help them with the blush. We're hearing the actual questions for the first time as they are asked. Neerlin, you won the toss. Good luck.
Kevin McCloud.
According to everyday etiquette, when is it okay to apply lipstick at the dinner table?
It's not.
It's never good to agree. You'll agree? It's never. Oh,
I never do.
I know. For the next, Stephanie.
Suzanne Plachette, please.
Suzanne Plachette.
Yes,
Do you watch the Bob Newhart show, Stephanie? Is she adorable on that show? Yes.
Very.
One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world once hung in Babylon. What was it? Ancient wonders of the world once hung in Babylon. What was it?
Peter, I don't have a bluff.
All right. Stephanie, would you like the question? The Hanging Gardens.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Back to a Suzanne Plachette question. Your bird is panting like a dog. What's wrong with your bird if it pants like a dog?
It's having respiratory difficulties.
Stephanie?
I agree.
No, nothing. That's how they perspire, just like dogs. They pant with another X. Neerlin, your turn.
James MacArthur.
That's the secret square. $4,000, our friend from Hawaii 5-0. Listen carefully. Who gave us the favorite expression, "I'll eat my hat"? Was that Charles Dickens, William Shakespeare, or Mark Twain? I'll eat my hat.
Well, they didn't have too many hats. I can't see Willie Shakespeare eating it. Mark Twain, I believe.
Mark Twain.
I disagree.
It comes from his Pickwick Papers.
Dickens.
Dickens. Yes, with an X, and you won it, Neerlin. Neerlin, you've got a vacation in Jamaica and Toronto. Wow. The ring, the man's wardrobe, $4,000. Now, Stephanie, you choose a star.
Paul Williams to block.
All righty. A famous person once went on trial for corrupting the youth of Athens. Who was it?
Of Athens?
Uh-huh.
Socrates, I believe. He was imprisoned then.
I disagree.
Yeah, that's what he was condemned for. Can't put an X there, Neerlin. You'll have to earn that yourself. Several ways to do it.
Paul Williams.
For $250, what famous person's last word was Josephine?
Napoleon. He was the little guy that loved her.
I disagree.
Napoleon. Yeah, put a circle there. Stephanie, a break for you.
Paul Lind.
That's right, for the block. Has the Pope's car ever needed to be recalled for mechanical defects?
Oh, yes. And while it was there, he asked him to put on a sunroof for his hat.
But has the Pope's car ever been recalled for mechanical defects?
I thought he was always just carried around. Yes, why not?
Why not?
Agree.
Why not? Yeah, it was recalled for mechanical defects. Your turn, Neerlin.
George Goebel.
According to the Catholic Church, what was the original sin?
Well, the Adam wore brown shoes with a blue fig leaf.
Yeah?
No, the original sin Was eating the forbidden fruit, the temptation to be even the
I agree.
Disobeying the Lord when Adam ate the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden, right? With the X, and Stephanie, your turn.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney, according to a survival handbook, is the main purpose of a brassiere to lift or to shape? The main purpose.
What do I know about brassieres? I never get that far. No, I with girls, I never had any luck. I don't know. I used to go to orgies to eat the grapes, you know.
The main purpose of a brassiere, to lift or to shape? Lift or shape?
I'd say shape.
Shape.
I disagree.
No, to lift. With a circle, and Nerlin, your turn.
Bonnie Franklin.
For $250, Bonnie, to a Southerner, what does it mean to be, quote, that way? That way. What does that mean to a Southerner?
Just say it again to give
All
me
right,
time.
to a Southerner, what does it mean to say, I believe she's that way? What does that mean to a Southerner? That way.
From the north, I believe.
From the north.
I disagree.
Know that she's pregnant. She's that way.
That's
All right. We're going to clear the board, play a Secret Square game with $4,700. Kenny?
This time, Circle starts the Secret Square for a Whirlpool appliance kitchen featuring a no-frost refrigerator with power-saving control switch, automatic ice maker, no fingerprint texture steel doors, portable convertible dishwasher with Duraperm door, super scour cycle, and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket, an electric range with a continuous cleaning oven and black glass panoramic door, all from Whirlpool. And Woolite, the safe way to care for fine hand and machine washables. Woolite and cold water give you hand wash safety, no shrinking, no stretching, no fading. Plus, Keller's elegant country Americana oak dining furniture, exclusive Armor Guard high-pressure laminate tops help protect against spills and burns. Country Americana dining furniture by Keller, and Franciscan crystalline dinnerware, including Franciscan's new sea sculptures, timeless beauty and durability with a fragile look of China. 6 patterns in sand and white, sea sculptures by Franciscan. Also, a $1,000 color tile gift certificate for genuine oak parquet flooring with brilliant permanent shine that never needs waxing. Rich, deep, natural wood tones that look elegant at any home decor, furnished by Color Tile. That's it, Pete.
The fastest tongue in the West. There he goes. Getty Williams. Let's show the home audience the Secret Square. Stephanie will start this game. Go right ahead, dear.
George Goebel.
What do we call pure malt whiskey blended with neutral grains?
Breakfast. Pure malt whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Blended with neutral grains.
Gee, I should know that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
Okay, Stephanie, would you like the question?
Yes. Why?
No. Wait till the guys at the tail of the cock hear about this.
Don't tell them.
I won't. Scotch.
You're kidding.
Scotch. We have a commercial, and the next goes there. I know. We'll be right back.
Only one radio station plays Washington's best rock, the way you want to hear it. WRQX, 107 FM.
Prepare to be at George's tomorrow for incredible buys. 1978 Zenith 12-inch diagonal 100% solid-state TV for only $69. Or Sharp's 500-watt microwave oven with built-in cooking guide, just $129. And as if all this isn't enough, George's has this 78 Philco 19-inch diagonal color TV with auto-lock tuning and tint, a budget placing $248. All 13 George's stores tomorrow only. Be there.
Because Coons Ford is the world's largest retail Ford dealer, we've got a lot of cars. That means you get to pick the car you want, not just settle for it.
Taste of Fresca.
Oh, wow, wait.
Hey, wasn't that? Yep, that was Fresca.
Wow!
The player who wins the most cash this evening will win the following.
It's the fun and practical B210 hatchback, loaded with many features, easy on gas, one of the many fine cars that Datsun puts together to stay together. Datsun B210 and Pennzoil, the ask for motor oil in the familiar yellow can. Remember, when your car is worth caring for, Pennzoil is worth asking for. Plus, Gumout carburetor cleaner helps keep your car free from slow starts, bucking, and stalling in the tank and on the linkage. Gumout helps make your car a smooth performer. We'll be back with more of Hollywood Squares after this message.
Tomorrow and Sunday at the Hub, you won't have to ask if this contemporary living room is on sale because everything has been reduced 10% or more at the 12 Hub stores. So this $649 sofa and love seat are both just $298. Save $100 on a 6-piece dining room at $699 and on this Bassett bedroom at $499. 3-piece brass etagere just $199. Except for appliances, everything is on sale tomorrow and Sunday at the Hub.
Get your home together here at the Hub.
And we mean everything.
So big, aren't they? Tomatoes. Hey, what's that for?
This great coffee.
This is wholesome. He never said that before. New Folgers is terrific.
Sure, Folgers is mountain grown. The richest kind of coffee. Folgers is a big favorite in most of the country.
It tastes terrific.
Get new Folgers in the red can. Or for automatic drip coffee makers, get Folgers Flaked Coffee. Both delicious mountain-grown Folgers.
Ellen, your turn.
Ronnie Dangerfield.
True or false, the name Dangerfield comes from the English word meaning pasture.
Gee, that's really no respect, I'll tell you that. But the name Dangerfield comes from an English word meaning pasture.
Mm-hmm.
I would say no.
He said that's false.
I disagree.
That's true, according to what's in the name. So Rodney Pasture, there you go. Stephanie?
I don't want to believe it.
What was the face in Funny Face and the nun story? What actress?
Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn.
I agree.
Love her, Audrey Hepburn. With a circle. Marilyn, your turn.
Paul Williams.
Yes. Paul Williams, who is still roaring with laughter, having just come back from seeing Rabbit Test. Funny movie.
What a movie. Yes, funny movie. He's the only one of the 7 dwarfs who does not wear a beard. Who is it?
Oh, that would be Gassy. Now, Gassy is not well known. Gassy was not allowed to run around with the others because he had horrible habits. The only one who does not wear it, well, that was Bashful.
Bashful.
I disagree.
That was Dopey.
Dopey.
Dopey with an X. Okay, Stephanie.
Joan Rivers?
Joni Rivers, according to the National Hairdressers and Cosmetologists Association,
Sure.
should you tip your hairdresser?
Oh, well, because he made me look just like Farrah Fawcett. You know she has no hair in the back. It's all been so brushed, so forward. This poor lady, nothing. It's so sad. But she's happy. Well, I tip my hairdresser.
So you
I
should
would
tip
say
your hairdresser.
you have to tip them. They'll kill you otherwise. I agree.
No, they think it's unprofessional. This is according to the National Hairdressers. Wait till the hairdressers in America hear this.
Please,
of course
you'll
you
be
tip your
bald.
hairdresser, but they say no. We have to go by this. We can't put an X there before you choose a star. We know that Joni Rivers, is not the secret square.
Paul Lynn.
Not the secret square, but $500. Paul, a few days after birth, your baby becomes quite yellow. According to the book 9 Months Reading, should you be concerned if your baby becomes quite yellow?
No, just change his diaper.
That's a few days after the birth of your child. Now, your baby becomes quite yellow. According to the book 9 Months Reading, should you be concerned? Should you be concerned if your baby turns yellow after a few days?
Oh, boy. I know blue is yes. I don't think so.
No. You should become concerned.
Yes.
I said I don't think so.
I disagree.
You disagree? No. According to Dr. Robert E. Hall, it's the result of a normal physiological process. If your baby, if my kid turned yellow, I would faint. Yeah, put a circle there. Okay, Stephanie.
MacArthur?
James, this is for $250. Benedict Arnold is a traitor to this country. We all know that. Is he a hero to the British? Benedict Arnold.
Well, he spent his last days in England. Let's see, a hero. I don't really think he is, no.
I agree.
He's not even known to most of them. We have a tie game. Circle gets the square. Very good, Stephanie. You have another now? All right. Gavin McLeod gets Secret Square. Nobody chose Gavin. We're going to play the big one of the evening worth $5,100. Ken?
And Exar's third Secret Square for a Western-style vacation. We'll fly from Los Angeles to Rio Rico, a luxurious mountaintop inn with riding, golf, tennis, and the majestic border country of southern Arizona, just 12 miles north of Nogales, Mexico. Rio Rico, another sun country resort. And take along from Ditto's, the Feel the Fit company, pants to make every woman feel beautiful in sizes 3 to 13 and 8 to 18. Plus, 4 beautiful perfumes from the Jovan Fragrance Collection. Must call the fragrance raids of the decade. Elegant Madame Jovan, legendary Belle de Jovan, and provocative sex appeal. And live a little with luggage from S&H Green Stamps, a gift selected from the more than 2,800 brand name items furnished by S&H Green Stamps. Also a $3,000 boat from Chrysler Marine, the 14-foot Valiant runabout with full deck cathedral hull and running lights. Also a 45 horsepower electric start Chrysler motor and an easy load trailer, the original self-adjusting boat trailer that launches or loads without submerging. That's it, Pete.
So the home run is the Secret Square, and Nealon will start this game.
Paul Williams.
According to, let me see here. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. Excuse me, I had the wrong question. I already asked that question.
Don't be nervous.
I know that. On December 20th, 1803, the United States of America formally took possession of something incredibly big and very beautiful. What?
Incredibly big and very beautiful.
December 20th, 1803.
That must have been Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I change my mind?
Sure.
Alaska.
Alaska.
I disagree.
The Louisiana Territory.
Purchase, of course.
Louisiana Purchase. I'll tell you what it means. We have a commercial. We'll be right back.
You make it mean something no matter where we are. Just sharing in a Coke along the highway. Get a little more. Coke has life and everybody wants a little life. You make it mean something that a little more. Like Coca-Cola.
My colors are warm and earthy. My colors are rich and fiery. And Avon has all kinds of colors for you. The biggest collection ever for black women.
Never looked so good. So many colors to try. Take your time when you buy. We come when you say. It's your place and your way. With Avon.
Avon, the biggest color collection ever for black women.
I make sure my passengers are taken care of, and low prices are part of that care. Just look at these. Pittsburgh, now just $16 on selected schedules. Richmond, $8.30. Philadelphia, $12.20. Charlotte, $24.25. Atlantic City, $15.50. You get low prices and drivers you can count on. That's a promise from Trailways.
You're not alone when you're traveling Trailways.
Say howdy to fresh food at Roy Rogers.
Howdy, roast beef sandwich.
Drumstick. My mouth says howdy, my tummy says howdy. Big juicy cheeseburger. Howdy.
At Roy Rogers, you never see frozen hamburgers, tired old chicken, or dry roast beef. We make it fresh, and that makes it delicious.
Howdy, Double R Bar. Adios, Double R Bar.
Say howdy to fresh food at Roy Rogers.
Stephanie?
Suzanne Plachette.
Robert Louis Stevenson called it a field of battle, not a bed of roses. What was he referring to?
Say that once more.
Sure. Robert Louis Stevenson called it a field of battle, not a bed of roses. What was he referring to?
The bed.
The bed. Stephanie?
Disagree.
Marriage. Close. Circle gets the square, Nealon.
Kevin MacLeod.
Gavin MacLeod. From what musical did we get the song, You Gotta Have Heart? You Gotta Have Heart.
Oh, one of the best. Damn Yankees.
Damn Yankees.
I agree.
Right, Jimmy Comack sang it, by the way. Yeah, with the X. James MacArthur. According to the classic American novel, The Red Badge of Courage, what was the Red Badge of Courage?
It was a medal they gave during the Civil War, very special medal, and...
It was a medal?
Yes.
I disagree.
No, it was a wound. Yes, that was the Red Badge of Courage. Okay, Nealon?
Paul Lynn.
What wonderful, wonderful thing does the blue in the American flag stand for?
Mae West legs. Oh, she is not.
What does the blue in the American flag stand for?
Blue.
Yeah.
There's so much help. Blue. Valor.
Valor.
I disagree.
Loyalty.
Loyal.
Yeah, with an X. Okay,
Rodney
Stephanie.
Dangerfield?
Rodney, according to genetics experts, do scientists think they'll really ever be able to slow down the effects of aging?
Definitely. Let me tell you about this now.
All right.
You know, aging, well, I'm getting old myself.
Yes, I agree.
Thanks.
Well, that's okay, Stephanie, but that really wasn't the question. The question was, will they ever be able to slow down the effects of aging?
Yes.
He said yes.
I agree.
You still agree? Yeah, quite soon, they hope. All right, now you've got the circle. Dalen?
George Goebel.
Not the secret square, $500 in cash. In a professional boxing match, how long do you have to fight before you get to take a rest?
Well, a round lasts 3 minutes, so you have to fight for 3 minutes.
That's 3 minutes per round.
Yes.
I agree.
That's exactly right. Yep, and then you get the rest 1 minute. Who was the secret square, Jay? Bonnie, nobody chose Bonnie, so let's clear the board and race for that car. Stephanie, pick a star.
George Goebel.
According to the great philosopher Nietzsche, man should be brought up for the purpose of war. What should women be brought up for?
The weekend.
Oh, they're all booing, George.
I know.
Man should be brought up for the purpose of war, according to Nietzsche. How about women? What should they be brought up for?
Marriage.
Marriage.
I disagree.
To relax the soldier. Good old Nietzsche. Put a circle there. Neerlin, your turn.
James MacArthur.
It is the only work of art that Michelangelo signed. Is it the Statue of David, the Last Judgment fresco, or the Pietà? That is our tacky buzzer. That means the time is up. So I'll repeat the question, okay? It's worth $50 either for Neerlin or for Stephanie. It is the only work of art that Michelangelo signed. Is it the Statue of David, the Last Judgment fresco, or the Pietà?
It's the fresco.
The fresco.
I disagree.
No, it's the Pietà in the Vatican, and we have the X, and now I'm going to add up the score. Stephanie, one circle there, and one game won, for a total of $300 in cash, and we have some lovely party gifts for you, amounting to about $400, I think. And we know about $800 this evening. And for Neerlin, we have, let me see, one X, a total of $550, a $4,000 secret square, and Lieutenant Neerlin Carter, you've got yourself a brand new car. Congratulations to you. All right.
It's the fun and practical B210 hatchback, loaded with features, easy on gas, one of the many fine cars that Datsun puts together to stay together. Datsun B210 and Turtle Wax, the world's largest liquid-selling car wax. The new improved hard shell formula cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax with a hard shell finish, plus the Searcher AM/FM tunable scanning radio from General Electric scans public service frequency. You can monitor the excitement of police, fire, and marine broadcasts.
I'd like to thank our stars, Joni Rivers, who has directed and written along with Jay Reddick, our producer, Rabbit Test, appearing around the country. We're all in it. Paul Williams, who once recorded Roan Pony, and I love it, yeah. James MacArthur, Hawaii 5-0, Gavin McLeod, Love Boat, Bonnie Franklin, One Day at a Time. Thank you, George, Suzanne Plachette, The Bob Newhart Show, Paul Lynn. Hey, we're out of time. Have a good evening. See you here next time. Bye-bye.
Tonight's contestants receive the Puck Maxi Moped. It gets up to 150 miles to a gallon of gas. Have fun, save money riding the Maxi Moped, furnished by Puck. And add color, character, and charm to your home with fireproof, inexpensive Z-Brick, America's most popular brick wall covering. Plus, new flavor formula Search. If you took a Search now, your breath would still be fresh in half an hour because Search with Repson keeps on working even after 30 minutes. Also, America's #1 cleaner disinfectant, Pine Sol, does more than clean grease or grime, kills household germs that cause odors. Pine Sol cleans, disinfects, deodorizes. And Tiara Ceilings by Celotex. Ceilings so beautiful, so warm, so interesting, they add the crowning touch to any room.
Academy Award nominee for Best Film Documentary of Time, Tombs, and Treasures, The Treasures of King Tutankhamun, a television special tomorrow night at 7:30 on Channel 4.
This has been a Merrill Leader, Bob Quigley production.
There's something better than a pot of gold at Woodward and Lothrop. It's a store full of savings. 15 to 50% savings throughout every Woody's store. During Woody's anniversary sale. Savings on spring fresh fashions for you, your home, and your family. Skirts, suits, dresses, shoes, sheets, tables, and TVs. They're all at 15 to 50% savings right now during the anniversary sale at Woodward and Lothrop, where the rainbow ends and the savings begin.
I'm lonely. I need company to get through the day.
Hey, what you need...
What I need is a little theater, singing and dancing, a little more entertainment in my life.
Me, myself, I don't fit in, you dig? Because everyone's boogieing, and I want to pop. Hey, look, I've got what you guys need right here.
WMAL Radio 63, Tom Gager at 10 a.m., Ed Walker at 2 p.m. Company, culture, news, and bop.
On the house.
WMAL Radio 63.
Back to nature seems to be the thing these days. Well, at Breyers, we never had to go back to nature because that's where we've always been. Since the 1800s, we've pledged our ice cream was made with ripe fruit, natural sugar, pure milk and cream, nothing artificial. We were the only ones to make that pledge then, and we're the only ones who make it today. Breyers, where good ice cream has always come naturally.
Richie Brockelman, Private Eye, tonight at 9 on Channel 4.
Hold on it. Easy. Lock scanners.
Scanner's locked.
Activate autograph.
Autograph activated.
Watch him. Careful. Gene?
Aye, sir, we've got him.
Are we on full magnoscope?
Yes, my commander.
Kill the automatic.
Sir?
Put it on manual. I want this baby myself.
It's all yours, Commander.
Oh, I get so excited.
What? Go get him, Commander. Give me a countdown to ejection time.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Here we go.
0.
That's it. Mission completed. We've cleaned up all the trash in the Milky Way. Now, put her on Astro Track and let's get out of here.
Portions of Quark are brought to you tonight by vitamin-fortified post-grape nuts, the natural cereal with the crunchy, nutty taste people like.
Hi, I'm Will Rogers, Jr. I got this old-fashioned notion about food. The simpler it is, the better it is. With breakfast, give me grape nuts, because post-grape nuts is simple. It's just good old wheat and barley, fortified with vitamins, no preservatives. And it crunches like the grain straight from the stalk. So if you've been looking for something good with breakfast, I got a simple answer for you. Grape nuts, the simple cereal.
What's a pork chop without shake and bake coating mix? It can be dry. You don't believe me, maybe you'll believe your eyes. Look, a fried pork chop can be dry. A baked pork chop can be dry. But make one with shake and bake. The golden coating seals in the juices, so it's plumper, juicier, real tender eating. What's a pork chop with shake and bake? A plump, juicy pork chop at its tender best.
Good afternoon and welcome to the bicentennial of the founding of this space station known as Perma 1. I want to thank you all, ladies, gentlemen, humanoids, multiforms, polymorphopods, genunites, conguans, transpodulates. As you know, I am Dr. Otto Palindrome, Superintendent-in-Chief of Perma 1. And if I may quote from the First Amendment to our Confederation's Declaration of Unity, you are all equally welcome here regardless of species, life system, ecomass, or shape. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. On the other side of this trans panel, you can share in the serenity of our command center. The operations room where those whom you have appointed to govern our system and its way of life work tirelessly and calmly to preserve and maintain universal harmony. Until now.
Quark, signing on. To augment my official sanitation patrol reports, I have decided to keep a diary of my adventures, assuming, of course, that I have any adventures. First, my name is Adam Quark, commander of this ship. Oh, sorry, old fella. Almost forgot. Ready for your dinner, old pal? Okay, come on. Come on. Come and get it. Come on. Too tight, pal. Too tight. Here's your dinner. Here's your dinner. Good boy, Urkel. That's the way. Eat him up. Eat him up. To continue, my crew. The second-in-command position is held jointly by Betty and Betty. One of them is a clone, an artificial laboratory-created identical twin of the other. I'm extremely fond of Betty. If only I knew which Betty it was that I am extremely fond of. Our chief engineer is a transmute, Gene, or as he or she is sometimes called, Gene. Our research and equipment specialist is the eminent scientist, O.B. Mudd, who lost an eye some years ago when he went to sleep for several hours while looking into his microscope. In his spare time, he usually works on Andy, a servo-mechanical android that he is determined to perfect someday. I myself am just an ordinary human, air-breathing Homo sapiens, descended from inhabitants of planet Earth, now abandoned. Oh, there we go. No wall. Down, Ergo. Down, Ergo. Good. Good boy. My ancestors were members of a subgroup called Americans. Archaeological diggings made in the western and southern sections of their country indicate that these so-called Americans worshipped and perhaps were governed by a fully clothed, English-speaking mouse. You've had your dinner, fella. Time for berry now. As our new orbit moves us toward Ursa Major in the M82 sector, I would like to close by saying... I would like to close by saying... I would just like to close by saying... Clock signing off. Stay, Ergo, stay. He's not going to stay. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Betty. That's enough brushing off. That's enough brushing off. That's an order. That's an order. All right. Let's get back to work.
Interface.
Give me the head, please.
Interface.
Give me the head, please.
I am not deaf.
Interface, this is an emergency. Would you please hurry?
I've only got 4 hands, you know.
Yes?
Oh, a palindrome here, sir. Sorry to disturb you.
That's all right, Palindrome. I was just, as usual, thinking.
Sir, we've got a bit of a headache down here.
Don't tell me about headaches, Palindrome.
No, sir.
I wrote the book on headaches.
Yes, sir.
Just give me the facts.
An extraordinarily large explosion from the M82 sector seems to have propelled an enzyme cloud clear through Ursa Major's gravity field. It's practically pure protein, and it's metabolizing everything in its path, including gravity.
I suppose you're going to tell me this enzyme thing is going to hit us full on and turn us all into little bitty meson particles.
At about 1,500 hours tomorrow. I'm sorry, sir. I know how you feel.
Can you imagine a migraine the size of a supernova?
No, sir.
Then you don't know how I feel. All right. Have we got any ships in that sector?
Just one, sir.
Who's in command?
Adam Quark.
That's the worst news yet. What cargo is he carrying?
200,000 tons of compressed space garbage.
Wonderful.
Quark's not totally inexperienced, sir. He did see active service during the Sagittarius Rebellion.
Wasn't he captured by the enemy?
Oh, yes, sir. By the Solonites.
Animated, mildly intelligent vegetables.
Tubers, actually.
Quark was taken prisoner by a unit of dissident potatoes.
Sir, if Quark could move his ship into the center of that enzyme cloud and set off his own reactor system...
And create a nuclear implosion. Yes, it might work.
Of course, it would mean certain death for everybody on board.
This is a tough one, Palindrome. But as you know, one of the responsibilities of those in charge, sometimes, is to order the sacrifice of the few for the sake of the many.
Yes, sir.
Particularly when those in charge are among the many.
Have you finished the auto system checkout?
Checkout completed. Power load is at maximum.
Good.
Lunar and solar readings on full mesh.
Good.
Orbit program is locked in.
Good.
And guess what?
What?
I've almost finished my needlepoint.
It's lovely, isn't it, Doc?
Oh, boy. Request permission to speak to the commander.
What is it?
Alone.
I know when I'm not wanted. I'll see you below, Commander.
You ought to take it easy on Gene, Doc.
I don't like transmutes.
Transmutes are just like everyone else, except, of course, for the fact that they have a full set of male and female chromosomes.
Would you let your brother or sister marry one?
Just tell me what's on your mind, Doc.
I'm requesting a transfer. I want to get away from the sanitation business. Well, I'm still young.
Look, Doc, I know how you feel, but we've got a job to do that's just as big and as important as any other. Besides, where would you transfer to? We're 17 light years from the nearest space station.
Let me out. I'll walk.
Sir, Quark ship has moved into the perimeter of the enzyme cloud. We can't make normal voice contact.
What do you suggest?
An emergency lasergram. I've already written one up, but I have to have your authority.
Get the interface operator.
Yes, sir.
Interface.
This is the head. I want to send an emergency lasergram to the M82 sector.
That's awfully far.
We know that, interface.
That will be $422,000 for 10 words and $68,000 for each additional word. What is the message, please?
16 words. Palindrome?
Well, we can cut deer.
Everything all right? How's it going, Andy?
Everything is fine, thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
Yes, I see. And how do you feel?
I feel wonder. I feel wonder. I feel wonderful.
You're getting there.
Amanda,
What is it?
look at this. We've got a spectrum reading that's gone right off the graph. Something's coming this way. Something big. And it's not solid. It's emitting a totally varied wave cycle. A totally varied wave cycle. Do you understand what that means?
What does it mean?
I wish I knew.
What would happen if it hit us?
At best, the ship would be anatomized, and we'd all be turned into instant space jelly. Of course, that's looking on the bright side.
Isn't there a chance you could be mistaken?
Yes?
No.
Wasn't your first birthday party fun? I've got enough leftovers for another party.
Hey, honey, this plastic's coming up.
Well, sometimes plastic wraps cling and sometimes they don't.
Oh.
You can always rely on Reynolds wrap. It molds to any kind of bowl, and this little trick closes it tightly, so food's protected. Easy to reheat in Reynolds wrap, too. You have one smart mama.
Yeah.
Reynolds wrap, the best wrap around.
Samsonite versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's one tough bag.
Samsonite makes over 400 styles of tough bags. Samsonite's got your bag.
Time to ingest. What's on the menu?
Special treat tonight, Commander. All your favorites. Hearts of plankton, hot space biscuits, puree of astrogerm, and moon snails flambé.
What about a moistening agent?
Chateau Alio from the Great Bear Constellation, 2117.
A great century for wine. That's what I call ingestion. Now, we're all set for a nice long nap.
Commander Quark.
Yes, Gene?
How long do you want the cryogenopod auto timer set for?
Let's see. This is April 4th. Set them for full energy restoration on June 3rd.
Right.
At 7 a.m.
That early?
That's 2 months from now.
Well, the gal needs her beauty sleep.
Suppose you want to be tucked in?
You come near me, you'll end up looking for two patches. You got that, Mud?
All right, knock it off.
Big bully.
What do you got, Doc?
Don't know yet. New sample findings. I want to look at them under the stethoscope.
I'm going to check the gyro channels before I turn in.
Good. Oh.
What is it? See something?
No. Nothing at all. It's all black.
Other eye, Doc.
What? Oh. Yes.
My name is Andy. What is your name? Please tell me your name. I think you are very attractive. Won't you speak to me?
Andy, no! Stop that! Come with me, Andy. That is not a toy. It's the garbage control. That is a very important piece of expensive machinery.
Yes, but isn't she cute?
What was that?
It's all right. Nothing to worry about.
What was that? That's the big thing that's coming this way. It's creating a gravity warp.
Shouldn't we take evasive action?
It wouldn't do any good. It's faster than we are.
Give it to me straight, Doc. What would you do if you were me?
Packed.
Commander?
Yes, Betty.
Whatever happens, I'm proud to be sharing the experience with you.
Thank you, Betty.
You like me a little bit, don't you?
Oh, more than just a little bit.
More than her?
Well,
Because she's only a clone. I'm the real person. She is not. It's not true.
easy, Betty.
She was made from a cell that came from underneath my fingernail. Honest.
Yes, yes. Oh, I believe you.
Adam, I'm even prouder to be sharing this experience with you than she is. Because, as someone once said, death is the greatest adventure, you know?
Sure, but you have to remember that whoever said it probably wasn't dead at the time. Coming!
Look, we must be inside the thing now.
If those hydrochemical readings are correct, it's as though we're being digested.
By Jiminy, that's it. It's some kind of protein hydrolyzing amino producer.
What does it mean?
I'm not quite sure. But it's got a nice ring to it.
Okay, I think we've got it. Let's cut out the good luck. It seems superfluous anyway. Interface, we've got it down to 10 words.
It's about time. What is the message, please?
Palindrome, I'll put the lasergram through. You watch those command table readouts and keep me informed. I want to know if Quark makes it.
And if he doesn't?
Lie.
Look! Long control is flashing emergency!
Where's Andy?
If we drop that cargo, we'll be torn apart! You leave me!
Andy!
I love you. I need you. I want you.
No! Stop! No! Andy, no! You just dumped 200,000 tons of astro trash and...
Look, Commander, it's that cloud of protein hydrolyzing... whatever I said it was. It's gone after the cargo. It's having the feast of its life.
And moving in a completely different direction. Away from our solar system. Away from our civilization. Away from everything we hold dear. Mostly us.
Commander, it's an emergency laser grant from Perma 1.
Quark, blow your reactor and save Galaxy. Nice knowing you. You know, if Andy hadn't dumped that load, we would all be extremely dead. We owe our lives to that plucky jumble of spare parts.
Good old Andy.
You're not gonna be just any ordinary servo mechanism. I'm gonna program you to genius level. You'll learn to think like we do.
We'll teach you to speak like we do. And behave like we do.
In fact, Andy, when we get through with you, you'll be just like us. What do you think of that?
Let me out! Let me out!
In Europe, we condition dry, damaged hair with a salon hot oil treatment, but that takes time and money. I'm Rula Lenska, and in America, there's a simple way to get the same results. Alberto VO5 hot oil treatment. Once a week, I just heat a tube, smooth it in for a minute, and shampoo. My hair is incredibly silky, shiny, and manageable, like it was done in a salon. Alberto VO5 hot oil treatment. For expensive-looking hair, inexpensively.
What's wrong, Charlie?
I'm sorry. My doctor says caffeine makes me nervous, but I just don't like decaffeinated coffees.
Even new Sanka brand? It now has more real coffee aroma and taste than ever.
Smells real.
Try it.
Now that's real coffee. I feel terrific.
It shows.
Well, you showed me real coffee taste.
New Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee. More real coffee aroma and taste.
What happened? I woke up and no one was around.
I was so frightened. Won't you tell me what happened?
Get away from me.
Doc?
Please.
We had a little trouble back there, Gene, but we straightened everything out. In fact, we were probably responsible for saving the entire galaxy.
Yeah? Well, it's a mess down below. The load control box is in the middle of the cabin.
That is my fiancé.
What's he babbling about?
Oh, nothing really.
Hey! It's his fiancée. Are we talking about the load control box?
This load control box.
That robot is sick.
But it is romantic.
Perma 1 to Quark. Perma 1 to Quark.
This is Quark.
Who?
Quark.
What?
This is Quark.
All right. You don't have to yell. Dr. Palindrome, I have Commander Quark for you.
Quark, I have a message for you and your crew from the head himself.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations for your superb work in the face of indescribable danger. A grateful galaxy salutes you. You are directed to proceed with your ship to Stellar Quadrant 7 and look for signs of trouble. Your permanent mission now is to scour the universe.
Hey! Now we're going to see some action.
Oh, and Quark.
Yes, sir.
On your way to Quadrant 7, would you swing by the small cloud of Magellan? They haven't had a pickup there in 2 weeks, and there are space baggies everywhere.
All right. You all heard that? Let's start scouring the universe. Andy, we owe this all to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's get this ship moving. You know, Doc, I really believe that some higher consciousness that manipulates the infinite pattern of cause and effect must have selected us to play this vital role. At least that's one way of looking at it.
Or it's just pure dumb luck.
That's the other way.
Next Friday night at 8, 7 Central and Mountain. See a special half-hour comedy time, The Last Chance. You'll meet the wild bunch of The Last Chance Ranch. They're out to steal your heart and everything else. The Last Chance, a comedy time special, next Friday night at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on NBC. Stay tuned now for CPO Sharkey next.
Here I am, Bob, here in Perth to bring you Mirth Hope.
The Bob Hope All-Star Comedy Special from Australia with Charo, Barbara Eden, Florence Henderson, Miss Australia, and the cutest and brightest new stars from down under. The Bob Hope Comedy Special from Australia. Tomorrow at 8, 7 Central, right before a special Columbo movie.
Only one radio station plays Washington's best rock, the way you want to hear it. WRQX, 107 FM.
Prepare to be at George's tomorrow for incredible buys. 1978 Zenith 12-inch diagonal 100% solid-state TV for only $69. Or Sharp's 500-watt microwave oven with built-in cooking guide, just $129. And as if all this isn't enough, George's has this 78 Philco 19-inch diagonal color TV with auto-lock tuning and tint, a budget placing $248. All 13 George's stores tomorrow only. Be there.
Ford Fiesta, imported from Germany, with the lowest base sticker price of any European import in its class. Test drive Fiesta at your authorized Ford Fiesta dealer.
Most of you can do your own tax returns this year. There's not only an easier 1040A form, but easier tax tables for almost everyone. Give it a try.
Richie Brockelman, Private Eye, tonight at 9 on Channel 4.
The secret of a good time is a great combination. Good friends, a good place to make it just right. We know the secret when we're hot and thirsty. Lyman's combination is the secret of Sprite.
Sprite takes the tart taste of lemon and the tangy taste of lime to give you the refreshing taste of Lyman.
Lyman, Lyman, Lyman is the secret of Sprite. Lyman, Lyman, Lyman is the secret of Sprite.
I joined the move to Michelin.
I joined the move to Michelin.
I joined the move to Michelin.
You should too. Michelin's the one that introduced the radio. And Michelin makes only radios. Michelin's the one that's made radios longer than anybody else in the world. Michelin's the one to insist on.
Join the move to Michelin.
For real tire satisfaction, think Michelin first. We're second to none.
Now, Whipple, the replacement team leaving here will rendezvous with Task Force 7, 300 miles off the coast of Hawaii.
How many men on the team, sir?
Oh, a token force, 5 or 6 volunteers with the chief. Incidentally, Whipple, the chief we select, there should be one we can easily spare.
In other words, one we wouldn't mind being without for a while?
That is correct.
I have a suggestion.
Come in.
Chief Sharkey reporting as ordered, sir. I see the captain is way ahead of me.
That is correct. At ease. Chief Sharkey, how would you like a week or 2 of sea duty?
I'd love it, sir. I've been on land so long I forgot what it's like to be nauseous. What's the assignment, sir?
It's a maneuver designed to send a replacement team to Task Force 7 under emergency conditions. You'll rendezvous here off the coast of Hawaii.
I can hardly wait, sir, to get my sea legs on the deck of a cruiser, a guided missile cruiser.
You'll not be going by cruiser, Chief. The object of this mission is speed.
Destroyer, sir. I can see it now, knifing through the ocean, 30 to 40 knots.
Chief Sharkey.
Yes, sir?
Will you close your porthole and listen?
Yes, sir.
How can I give you details of this mission if you keep beating your gums?
Yes, sir.
Now, you'll not be going by ship at all. You're going by plane.
By plane, sir?
Yes, by plane. The Navy does have planes.
By plane, sir?
By plane. You'll take off from here and land on a carrier there.
By plane, sir?
Do I speak English? Yes, sir. Do you understand English? Yes, sir. Then brief your men and stand by for further orders.
Yes, sir.
Any more dumb questions?
No, sir.
Dismissed.
Aye, yes, sir.
He does go on and on like he'll never stop.
Yes, Whipple. We may have the only chief petty officer in the Navy with a nuclear mouth.
Ah, a nuclear mouth. Hey, Shark, I heard the good news. Congratulations, you got sea duty.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you excited? Isn't that what you wanted?
I got a problem.
What? What is it?
Hey.
Would you tell me what it is?
Robinson, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
I don't fly.
What?
Robinson, they want to take me by plane and land me on an aircraft carrier, and I don't fly.
So, what are you saying? You mean you're afraid to fly? Will you keep it down? I don't believe this. How can you be in the Navy all these years and not fly?
I was lucky. Used to go by ship and train. Robinson, I don't fly.
Oh, this is fantastic. It's fantastic. This day and age. What is it about flying that scares you?
It's not the flying that bothers me. It's crashing that scares the hell out of me.
And what are you going to do then? You can't tell the captain you're afraid to fly.
Uh-huh.
What?
Ah!
What?
Just suppose, I tell the captain that I can't get any volunteers from my barracks. That way I'll have to get another chief.
But what makes you think your guys won't volunteer?
When I get through with them, they won't want to go near a plane.
I don't understand you. I love to fly. I've been in commercial planes, military planes, private planes, and I was never afraid.
Now we're even. I'm afraid to fly, and you're afraid to walk across the cemetery in the middle of the night. Okay, feet, do your stuff. Do your stuff. Okay, man, as you are. Men, Captain Buckner has asked me to get a team of volunteers for a mission that will take us from San Diego to the deck of an aircraft carrier off the coast of Hawaii. Hold it down till you hear the whole story. Now, we're not going by ship, as some of you might have thought. What? We're going by plane. All right. As your chief, I feel I should level with you and tell you what's involved. We're going to be flying over 2,500 miles of shark-infested waters. An attempt to land on a teeny, tiny aircraft carrier. God willing. Now, you still want to volunteer? Some of you may think that this is a big adventure, but you may want to think twice about it if you have a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a sweetheart, or friends. What do you say? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you time to think it over carefully. After you've thought about it, and you still want to volunteer, just come to my office. Right, Chief. Okay?
Right, Chief.
Think about it, and let me know. I mean, if you're afraid to fly, don't be ashamed to say so. You could crash into a school of man-eating sharks. You could leave San Diego tomorrow and never see it again. Will you cut it out? Get out of here.
Excuse me, Chief.
What is it, Pruitt?
We wouldn't have to worry about sharks if we ever crashed.
Why not?
Well, even though water's soft when you drink it or you dive into it, when you hit it from that height, it's like hitting concrete. Smack.
All right, Pruitt.
Isn't that funny? I mean, you think of water's being so soft, but when you hit it from that high up, smack.
Okay, Pruitt.
I mean, if we hit, I hope them sharks got a lot of maple syrup on them, because we're gonna be flatter than pancakes. Flatter than pancakes. Smack. You get that one? You know.
Pruitt?
Yeah?
I How'd you like it if I put a bulb in your ear and we play lighthouse? Stupid kids.
Didn't work, did it?
What do they know?
What are you doing?
Calling the captain and tell him I can't go.
Oh, wait a minute. You want to destroy your whole Navy career?
Robinson, will you stop it, you big dummy? I don't fly. Don't you understand? I don't fly.
Well, just take it easy. Now, there's something you haven't considered. There are ways of curing people who have a fear of flying.
Yeah, how?
Hypnosis.
Ah, come on. You don't believe in that, do you?
It's a perfectly legitimate method of treatment. I mean, it works wonders.
Yeah, I know how it works wonders. They put you under, and they tell you you're a dog. And then if they don't snap you out of it, you get arrested every time you pass a fire hydrant.
Shark, that's an old-fashioned view of hypnosis. They say it works. It really does.
I don't know, Robinson.
What do you got to lose, man? Try it.
All right, I'll try it. But if they don't snap me out of it, I'm going to jump on your lap and bite on your neck.
You are beginning to feel drowsy. Your eyelids are getting heavier and heavier. Now your eyes are starting to close. Yes, yes. Sleep is about to overtake you. Wonderful, relaxing, delicious sleep. Now, when I finish counting backwards, you will be fast asleep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you may open up your eyes.
Is he under?
Completely under. And now, we regress him.
You what?
We'll take him back to that time in his life when his fear of flying first began. Chief Sharkey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Do you remember the very first time that you ever flew?
Yes.
How old were you?
I was 5.
Ah, very good, very good. Now, we're going to go back many, many, many years. You are now 5 years old. Hello, little boy.
Hello, dummy.
Even then.
This is it. Chief Sharkey, can you tell us about the first time that you were ever up in the air?
Yes. Yeah. It was with my Uncle Lou.
Very good, very good. Your Uncle Lou, he took you up in an airplane.
No.
Then how did you get up in the air?
He threw me. No, Uncle Lou. You're throwing me too high. I'll hurt myself. I'm falling, Uncle Lou.
Is he doing it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't hurt me, Uncle Lou. I'm falling. I'm falling. No,
all right.
Uncle Lou.
All right, it's all right, little boy. I've got you. You're all right. Are you okay?
I'm so ashamed.
Now, why are you so ashamed?
I think I made.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You're all right.
So that's when it all started, huh? When he was 5?
Apparently so, yes, yes.
Now what?
Now, we use a post-hypnotic suggestion so that when he wakes up, he will be completely cured of this fear of flying. Chief Sharkey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You are no longer afraid to fly.
I am no longer afraid to fly.
In fact, you like to fly.
I like to fly.
Now, I'm going to count to 5 and snap my fingers, and when you wake up, you will be completely cured. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey! Hey, Shark, how do you feel?
Fine, fine.
You ready to go on your trip?
What trip?
You are going to be flying from here to Hawaii.
Me?
Oh, yes.
Me fly?
Oh, yes, sir, certainly.
Do you know what happens to a plane when it hits the water? It smacks it like concrete. Wacko!
But, Chief Sharkey...
I don't like you. You know who you look like? Me? You look like my Uncle Lou. Yes, my Uncle Lou. You are bananas. You belong in a home. I don't know what's wrong with you. You are not second
You're not the only one who's scrambling.
You're the one. Scramble, scramble. It's another working day. Flippin', floppin'. Really hopping. Up, and down your way.
Breakfast is ready.
I'll be right there.
Sizzle, sizzle. Oh, you really set the pace. Scramble to McDonald's. It's your weekday breakfast place.
While you're scrambling, we're scrambling at McDonald's to serve you fast. So you can slow down and enjoy a good hot breakfast of fresh scrambled eggs and pure pork sausage and crispy golden hash browns. Or relax with a stack of hot cakes and sausage or our special egg McMuffin. Before you're off and scrambling again.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. You really set the pace. Scramble to McDonald's. It's your weekday breakfast place. At McDonald's, we do it all for you.
I'm going for help. Don't paddle the gorge alone.
A young boy risks his life facing an angry river against impossible odds to rescue an injured friend. It's Disney's exciting action-filled adventure in Satan's Canyon. Sunday at 7, 6 Central Time on NBC.
Hey, Shark, listen.
Hello, Adele. This is Chief Sharkey. Is Captain Buckner in? I'd like to make an appointment for this afternoon.
Shark, wait!
Oh, he's going out? Oh, he'll only be there for a few minutes. Okay, I'll be right there.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
That's right. I'm going to go up and tell Captain Buckner the truth, that I don't fly. Let them all have a laugh, and then I'll be off the hook.
Shark, I came up here to tell you there's another way.
Suicide?
Shark, I heard about this and I checked it out. It seems that one of the airlines runs a school for people who are afraid to fly. Look, I have the number right here. Look here.
It's at Under the Seas for Coward?
I found it in the yellow pages.
Same thing.
Shark, they educate you on the whole idea of flying. They take you through it step by step, and they explain the whole thing to you slowly and calmly until finally you're up in a plane.
Robinson, I'm going to explain the whole thing to you slowly and calmly. I'm not going up in a plane. I'm not going to school, and I don't want to discuss it.
Then what are you going to do?
I'm going to go to the captain and tell him the truth. Captain Buckner!
At ease. Chief Sharkey, I was in the area, and I thought I'd stop by myself and give you the good news.
Good news? What news, sir?
Oh, Chief, I envy you. There's no thrill like it. Take off at dawn. The roar of the jet engines as you speed down the runway. That sudden surge of power as you go higher, higher, faster, faster, zooming through space until at last you break the sound barrier. Boom! Oh, you'll love it, Chief. Let's go with it.
Sir, may I ask a question, sir?
Yes, what is it?
Suppose, sir, just suppose there was someone in your outfit that was, well, I don't know how to put it, was afraid to fly.
Afraid to fly? In this day and age? Did you hear that, Whipple? Sharkey.
Yes, sir.
If I thought there was a man on this entire base who was afraid to fly, do you know what I'd do?
What, sir?
I'd have him lash to a wing and send him up anyway. Do you get the picture?
Yes, sir.
There's no room in the modern Navy for a man who's too chicken to fly. You do agree?
I do, sir.
Carry on.
Yes, sir. Well, what are you waiting for, Robinson?
We leaving?
Yeah. You want to be late for school?
You mind if I ask you something?
What is it?
Why do we have to get in our civvies for this thing?
Robinson, will you hold it down? Does everybody have to know that a chief petty officer in the Navy is afraid to fly? Sit down, sit down. I don't want to sit by the window. You sit by the window.
Wait, I'll sit there.
Good afternoon,
ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon's class consists of a short lecture and an actual flight around San Diego.
I'm getting out of here. You didn't say we had to fly on the first day.
I didn't know. Sit down.
And now, Trans-American Airlines offers you a complimentary cocktail to celebrate your first flight.
Oh, cocktails. That's not a bad idea, Robinson. I think I'm going to have one.
All right. Yeah.
Here you go, gentlemen.
Aren't you going to have any?
I guess not. Shark, you better buckle up.
I don't want to buckle up.
Shark, buckle up. You need a belt.
I already had 2 belts.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your co-pilot, Captain Erickson.
Now, pay attention.
Now, all of you nice people are here today because you have one thing in common, a fear of flying. Well, today we're going to rid you of those foolish fears once and for all. I see we have a latecomer. Come in, sir. Come in.
What's he doing here?
Same thing you're doing.
Robinson, we're in trouble.
Why?
If he's scared with his connections, what chance do I have?
Would you hold it down? Just hold it down, okay?
Now, folks, statistics show that you are safer in an airplane than you are in your own automobile or your own bathtub, for that matter.
See? You feeling better?
No. Excuse me, Father. Would you happen to have an extra set of beads?
No, I'm sorry.
This aircraft is equipped with 4 of the most powerful engines ever built. So powerful, in fact, that if 3 of them were to stop functioning, we would still be able to make a safe emergency landing. You have a question, sir?
Where's the bathroom?
You'll find one behind you, sir. Now then, for your own safety and comfort, there are a few simple rules that we ask you to observe. These signs, for example, we ask you to obey when they light up. Now, the first one instructs you to fasten your seatbelt, which we do for all landings and takeoffs. Now then, we have the no smoking sign, which is self-explanatory. Finally, in the event that we should encounter some turbulence and you are moving around in the aircraft...
Shark, you all right?
Yeah!
Well, then come on out of there, man.
I can't!
You can't? Why?
I was about to come out, and a sign lit up that said, return to seat. So I did.
It means return to your seat on the plane. Come out of there.
I can't. I think the door's stuck.
Open the door, Shark.
Are you all right, sir?
Yeah.
Boy, Robinson, I was really getting worried.
Gentlemen, would you mind taking your seats, please? And let all of us fasten our seatbelts as we introduce you to the sounds you will hear prior to takeoff.
I don't like it, Robinson. I don't like it at all.
Take it easy.
Those are the sounds of our 4 powerful engines starting up. We will now begin taxiing to the runway, and if you will excuse me, I will join Captain Evans in the cockpit. I will be communicating with you over the intercom. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
I want to get off.
You can't.
I want to go to the bathroom.
You can't.
Robinson, we're moving.
We are accelerating as we approach liftoff. I would estimate that our ground speed is now 150 miles per hour.
Into the wild, yonder, flying high, into the sun. Hi, Robinson. I actually did it. I went up in a plane.
You sure did. You were a little uptight there for a while, but you got used to it.
Oh, yeah, I got used to it. I loved it. I owe it all to you, Robinson, and I'll never forget you for it.
No, the most important thing is you'll go on your mission without being afraid of anything.
Yeah, and I'm ready, Robinson. I'm ready.
Stand at ease. Chief Sharkey, I have some further news about your mission.
Oh, we're still going Friday. This Friday, sir, right, sir?
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
And we're still going by plane, sir, by plane. Because I'm ready.
Unfortunately, the airborne phase of the mission has been scrubbed. Sinpac has decided the emphasis should be more on secrecy instead of speed. That means the silent service. You'll be going by submarine.
Submarine, sir?
Good luck, Chief.
Sir, may I ask a question?
Yes, what is it?
Just suppose, sir. Suppose there was a man in your outfit that was, had claustrophobia and I was afraid of submarines.
Chief Sharkey?
Yes, sir.
I happen to be a former submarine commander.
Sir.
And if I thought there was a man in this entire base afraid of submarines, I'd have him busted and transferred out of here so fast it would make his head swim. Do you read me?
Yes, sir.
Carry on.
Yes, sir. Well, Robinson, what are you waiting for? Let's go to the yellow pages.
When you're traveling, the question isn't so much whether to choose Greyhound over an airline as it is when to choose Greyhound over an airline. Since both offer frequent and convenient service, the choice is largely one of time versus money. On certain trips, the plane saves you time, but on most every trip, Greyhound saves you money. Spend your time saving money. Go Greyhound, where the fares are more than fair.
What turns a colorless party into instant fun? Colorburst. Kodak's new low-priced motorized instant cameras. Here's proof. From bright white to brilliant color. No other instant camera gives you this. Bright, brilliant, bursting color by Kodak.
Take us!
When you got this, you got the magic. After all, isn't color the way to choose an instant camera? Color Burst. New from Kodak.
You know that mission you were supposed to go on?
Yeah?
It's been called off.
Oh, come on.
No, I just heard it from battalion headquarters, and the captain will probably tell you, too. It's been canceled.
You know something, Robinson? This is my lucky week. I mean, the flying worked out okay. I wasn't too crazy about going on the submarine trip, and that worked out okay, too.
Hey, somebody up there likes you, man.
Yeah. You know what, though, Rob?
What?
That captain, he was starting to really get to me.
Yeah.
Chewing me out all the time.
Chief Sharkey, I order you to go find my target on a torpedo, and you'll be clear into the side, and I'll turn on. Chief Sharkey.
Yes, sir.
I came by to tell you your mission has been canceled. Now I must also tell you I consider it the height of disrespect for an enlisted man to imitate his commanding officer.
Yes, sir.
And if I ever catch you doing it again, I'll have you on bread and water for a month. Do you read me?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Chief Sharkey, in case you're interested, as impressions go, it was a pretty good one. Carry on!
Well, you got out pretty easy that time, Chief. But if I ever catch you doing an impersonation of me, you're in big trouble. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Saturday afternoon, NBC Sports brings you two top events. First, there's Major League Baseball, when the Philadelphia Phillies take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Then one of the richest events in women's tennis, the $125,000 Family Circle Cup tennis tournament, with top players like Chris Evert, Martina Navratilova, and Tracy Austin. The action starts Saturday at 2 Eastern Time on NBC. Stay tuned now for Richie Brockelman, Private Eye, next.
This is NBC News Update, brought to you by American Express Cards. Here is Jessica Savage.
Good evening. The Civil Aeronautics Board today proposed a plan that would stop airlines from raising their rates without approval, but would permit them to cut fares as much as 50%. Secretary of State Cyrus Vance in Tanzania reports little progress toward winning support for a plan to bring black majority rule to Rhodesia. Senator Lowell Weicker resigned today from the Senate Ethics Committee, saying he is upset with the way committee leaders are conducting the Korean influence investigation. And 37 pairs of shoes stolen from a Valders, Wisconsin shoe company last week today wound up on the police chief's front lawn with a note saying, "Sorry, no sizes fit." I'm Jessica Savage in Washington. More news later on this NBC station.
Do you know me? It's nice to be recognized, but that won't buy us lunch without this. The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
The Fuhrer said, "Here I stand with my bayonets. There you stand with your law. We'll see which prevails."
Holocaust, Gerald Green's best-selling novel, an epic drama, a story of terror and murder, of love and triumph. Sunday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
That's about 1 day's worth of sales at JKJ Chevrolet. I check them in, and Johnny Coons checks them out.
With approved credit, financing a new car is just as easy as putting your name on the bottom line, because JKJ puts itself on the line.
At JKJ, you get more than just a good price. But it's nice to know you get a good price.
I'm not sure whether it was our selection, financing, or prices that made us #1, but I am sure our customers did.
Think people come to Ponderosa Steakhouse because it's such a good deal? They come because the steaks are great. All USDA inspected and approved sirloins, T-bones, and ribeyes. But somebody has to make sure they're done to a T. That's me. You gotta know just when to turn a great steak. Because if somebody beefs to the manager about his steak, the manager beefs to me.
Applause, applause for the great steaks at Ponderosa.
From Rockford, I've been on vacation. I came back to see how Richie was doing. Hey, you've been doing a good job.
Ah, you don't have to say that.
No, really, you're getting the job done.
Really?
So you got busted, huh?
There's been an accident, but he's going to be okay.
My husband is dead. He died 11 days ago.
Hi, I'm Charlie Perkins, Perkins Pest Control. I mean, $300,000. That's a lot of motive. I got this plan. We're going to have to stay here tonight.